Hey everybody, it's Veronica Stout here from Vintage Meet Modern, and thank you so much for joining us. This is a week of 57 of our Jewelry Party Wednesday, and I am so excited to have you here because we have put together 50 plus amazing vintage jewelry finds that have been sourced from all over the world, and it's all dedicated to you and how you can get that summer goddess glow by adding some of these unique, rare, one-of-a-kind treasures to your look. So let's go ahead and take a look at the tray, and if you are joining us for the first time, welcome, and feast your eyes on all of the beautiful pieces that we have here. If you are just joining us, what you are looking at is an incredible collection of pieces that have been hand sourced from all over the world, including finds from Vendome and 1950s, mother of pearl. We've got an amazing pair of earrings that so many people have been asking about today. We've got some incredible bracelets. And if you want to see anything a little bit closer, do not hesitate to go ahead and click on the link. It is up in the comments right above. It will take you directly to Vintage Meet Modern so you can have a look at any of these pieces. I'm seeing right here that we have the lovely Joan joining us this evening. Thank you very much for being here. Let's see who else we have joining us. Hello, Diane. So nice to see you. We've got some gorgeous pieces that are here also. If you are here, go ahead, say hello. Ms. Leanne is also standing by live from North Carolina this evening. And if there's any specific pieces that you want to be able to take a look at quickly, she is going to be dropping a link to the collections in your comments. Hi, Leanne. I just see her jump on with us also. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the awesome pieces that we have tonight. So thank you. Welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm starting off the evening right away by telling you that this collection is fit for a goddess. So we're coming into the Memorial Day weekend, which of course is the official start to summer here in the US. It's also a very important weekend, of course, for remembering all those important people that have given their service to our country. So I do want to take a moment to thank all of those people as well as extensions to their friends and family, and also to the many people that watch us from near and far, because we never ever take that for granted here at Vintage Meet Modern. But I am also very aware that this is also the time of year where we are finally coming into that summer season. It is also the time of year where we're getting ready to have school ending for many people. We're getting ready to come up on the end of May, and those June milestones like graduations and weddings and just summer style. And so we all know that we are going to be partaking in more of those activities. So whether you lead a busy life where you're working a lot or you're making time to spend some extra time for fun in the sun, I always want you to look and feel your best. And so I talk a lot about how that the power of jewelry can really bring you so much joy and can help transform your look. And of course, what I want you to have are treasures that no one else can have anywhere else. So if you're following along with our journey, of course, you can always see that the pieces that we have are, of course, a reflection of incredible treasures and style icons from the past, but they all go perfectly suited to your modern day life. So I'm starting off the evening right away this evening by wearing this awesome and amazing necklace. This is actually vintage Monet, and this has got a sort of beachy, sort of boho feel to it. It has got some lucite with it, and it's got some enamel shells on the side. It has a sterling or a silver chain, has a long J hook on it. And if you're not familiar with Monet jewelry, of course, Monet was an American costume jeweler who has made pieces here for many, many years, but they also were an incredible company that did designer pieces for very high-end designers that you know. The piece that I have on tonight is actually very special because it was designed at a time where YSL worked for Yves Saint Laurent. And so if anybody here knows, we're all about those rare designer finds that you just cannot find other places. So upon first glance, you look at this necklace and you think to yourself, well, this has got a lucite and a shell and everything like that, but it's a quite a bit of a departure from the regular Monet pieces that we think of when we think of just classic gold chains, classic gold earrings. This one is a really gorgeous piece. It's got the additions of the different colors, and then like I said, this was actually designed during the Monet Masters year when they did a lot of work with a lot of high-end couture designers, including Yves Saint Laurent and stuff. And so this is a very special piece and a very rare find. So if you love something like this, head on over to the website and take a look at it and say hello to it, and even think of all the different ways that you can wear it, because I'm wearing it tonight with black, but it looks really, really great with classic white. And I believe the lovely Claudia, who modeled it for us as well, she wore it with green, and it really looked fantastic with that too. So these are definitely one of my favorite pieces this evening, and I love being able to give you the history behind how rare and special all of these treasures are. So let's take a look at some of the other pieces that we have on the tray here tonight. We have got a lot of gorgeous ones, and you're gonna notice, like I said, we've got some gorgeous colors here. We've got things that are very reminiscent of sort of the beachy styles. And then we also have some pieces that are very a signature style from the 1950s era of those sort of glam, Dior, new look type pieces. We've got a hint of some Aurora Borealis, and then of course we've got some bright, fun, cheery pieces that are really great and easy to wear too. I'm going to start off the evening right away going and talking about those absolutely phenomenal earrings that we have, because today was earring day. So our theme of the day over at Vintage Meet Modern today was earrings. And so we were actually, when I was putting together all the looks and the feels for this collection, I was looking at past Vogue covers. And you know, it's always fun to look at fashion, how it's evolved, it's changed, the way it makes you feel, the unique designs that we have. And so I was really gravitating towards the covers because so many of them had women with a profile in the 50s and the 60s era wearing these spectacular earrings. And when I saw these earrings, these are actually a new old stock earring from Island Trader. They are a cherry blossom with pearls and a bit of rhinestones, and they are just so divine. They are a nice lightweight size. And you know, funny, somebody else said, oh, I'd hate to get these stuck in your hair, but the way that they are, they really won't get stuck. They have all of the wiring and everything, and it's done really nicely, and as you can see, and then the best part about it is they're really, really lightweight. But if you sort of love that dramatic style, you know, sort of that going to a garden party, getting dressed up, you can't help but think of those big, gorgeous crowns that the Siegfried girls wore. This is what I feel like those earrings give you. I feel like it gives you all that and so much more. And the fact that they're a huge statement earring, and in addition to it, they're on the original card, and they're lightweight, and they have pearls. You could very easily dress this up by wearing just a simple solitaire pearl or a simple solitaire diamond, because there's even just a hint, a tiny little bit of rhinestones going around that center pearl. Or maybe you could just wear a classic white pearl ring with it. These would be so fun. And again, when we ever get earrings like this, they actually go really super quickly, because one, you can't find things like this just any place else. And then secondly, like I said, they are sort of those different styles that are so iconic that you can't just walk into the store to find somewhere else. These would also be absolutely incredible for a bride or to go to a wedding shower. They're just really, really fabulous. Let me know what you think about these this evening. Definitely had lots of people asking about them over in the Style Society earlier today, and they are every bit as decadent as they looked in the pictures, and they do definitely have that runway couture style, and nobody else is going to have anything else like this. So thank you for taking a look at these, and again, if you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to put in the comments and tell us what you want to see. How's everybody doing this evening? What did everyone have for dinner? What did they do today? Tell me about your day. What did you wear? What kind of events do you have coming up that you might be looking for something special for? We also have got this very gorgeous lavalier mother of pearl necklace. It's a carved mother of pearl bead. And I was actually sharing also earlier today, you know, how the mother of pearl is made, that it comes from the mollusk shell, that there's different shades of being able to buff it. But mother of pearl's got all these really great qualities to it as well. The properties inspire creativity. So it's a really fun one. It's a nice also, what I like to think of pearl is, you know, we've got the traditional pearls in the sense, and then mother of pearl has got more of that sort of free spirit to it. So if you love being able to layer your jewelry, put it together, this piece would be really fabulous. If you also like to layer lots of dainty necklaces together, it could be as traditional or as sexy and playful as you wanted it to be. There's just a ton that you could do with it, and it's also a nice longer length as well. A great piece to layer with other pieces, which is something that I love about it. So let me see if I can go ahead and pop this one on. And can I? I'm getting better at practicing about something to do. So this one hangs a little bit lower, and it's got that little carved medallion charm at the bottom, and boy, it feels so good on against the skin too. It's another one of those ones that when we talk about the important properties of like how jewelry makes us look and feel, when you put on the pieces that have the natural gemstones with them, this is definitely one of those ones where you can definitely feel that creativity come alive. And like I said, there's a bazillion different ways. You could wear this with florals, you could wear this with prints, you could wear this with white on white, looks great with classic black. You could layer it with little sterling silver chains, just a ton of different pieces that you could do with it. So this is definitely bringing out that boho goddess feeling that you could wear just and rock all summer long. So let's take a look at a couple of the other pieces that we have on the tray now, and I'll also talk a little bit about those other mother of pearl earrings that other people were asking about. We have got this great collar, which is a brass collar. It's a made in India. It's a 1970s piece. For those of you that want something a little bit chic, little goddess, little Cleopatra style, this could definitely do that for you. It's got the inlay of all the mother of pearl in it. It is in absolutely fantastic condition. There's no chips to the mother of pearl, and it's also got just the right amount of pearl and just the right amount of iridescence with it. So if you're looking for something that brings out whatever color you're going to put it with, this has got a really sexy, fun vibe to it. We got anybody who's talking to us this evening? How are people doing?
Joan says it's a mani-pedi day.
Ooh, I love mani-pedi day. I'm hoping to squeeze one of those in on Friday with my daughters and my sister. So what color did you get, Joan? Did you go with traditional classic red, or are you a French girl, or you're in Florida, so you probably go for like bright corals and fun things like that and everything. So,
by the way, Candy says hi.
Hi, Candy. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. If there's anything you want to see a little bit closer, or if you'd like a link directly to the collection, like I said, Leanne she's a woman of many tasks. She is my right-hand gal when it comes to all things tech that go on here at Vintage Meet Modern, but she also helps keep the collection up and running smoothly too.
Joan does say when she clicks on the links you were providing, it does not bring you to the website.
Oh no, maybe Leanne can jump on and she can fix that. I'm sorry about that this evening. That is one of the joys of technology here. I promise we will get that resolved as soon as possible. And I really do appreciate you telling me when those types of things are going on. So let's take a look a little bit at the earrings that we have that are going on here right now. We've got a really great pair of feathered earrings with an aurora borealis, and it's got a pearlized center to it. This is another great classic statement earring. We also, for those of you who love hoops, we've got these big golden peach pearl hoops. These are also a new old stock there from Marvella. We were talking today about people who are hoop lovers. A great hoop earring actually never ever really goes out of style. But if you're going to wear a hoop earring, why not wear a super fun one instead of your traditional gold or your traditional silver? So tonight I have a great pair of large hoop earrings. They've got sort of a graduated style to them, which they've got the pearls that go along with them up at the top, and then they've got a little bit of a larger size, larger millimeter in it before. So we've got that one. And then we also have got another pair of classic hoops, but these are really fun because they've got bezels set rhinestones that are in the center of them. So if you get up close to them, these are a nice large, as you can see, silver hoop, but they've got just that little bit of added extra special sparkle to them. So they are a nice twist on that classic, and of course everybody should have a classic hoop earring. If you like something that's a little bit a larger size and you're always looking for something that's just a little bit different, this is an absolute perfect pair to put with that. So we also want to talk about this really fabulous earring that a lot of people actually had questions on yesterday. I am always amazed that when we put up sort of what we call that shot that's just got a little bit of taste of everything that's coming to you, how people always gravitate towards their favorite piece. And so these are those absolutely beautiful sterling silver fan earrings. They are mother of pearl fans. They are Captain Sterling Silver. They are a beautiful luster. They have a nice sort of thin design, as you can see. They sort of resemble a fan and also the size of like a ginkgo leaf, but they really do have all that incredible luster with that mother of pearl glow that so many of us love. Look at the way that that bright shine just shines against my hair. These are perfect for whether you have long hair or you have short hair. This would be a great, and the other thing is they're lightweight also. They are also genuine sterling silver, so if you've got a metal allergy or something like that, you can feel really good, and the craftsmanship behind these is really, really fabulous as well. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at the tray, and you can kind of take a closer look at some of the pieces that we're showing you here. We've got the beautiful mother of pearl earrings with the sterling silver. They are a wire hook, and they are hallmarked 925 on the back, nice and small. They don't have any cracks, nothing. They're absolutely in perfect vintage condition. We also have these very nice peach pearl hoops, which are another great one. Again, you'll have to head on over to the website to make sure you click on the images for the pearls and scroll through them, because there's a great picture of Claudia wearing them with her hair up. So if you love a classic hoop earring in order to wear it with your hair up, this is another really great one too. We've also got the rhinestone one, which is the traditional silver hoop that has got the rhinestones going on with it as well. So we've got those pieces, just a ton of fun and really super pretty ones. Then we also have here this evening a bamboo bangle, which has got black enamel and cream enamel. This is a nice higher end enameled bangle. Yesterday we were also talking about bracelets. It was bracelet day at Vintage Meet Modern, and so we were talking about kinds of all different styles. Many of you said that you love to be able to wear 1, 2, 3, 4 bracelets or more at a time. This is a great one that if you're looking for a unique bangle bracelet to add to your bracelet stack. The enamel's in very good condition on this, and the unique color with the black and the white is super fun, and it goes very nicely, as I get this over my wrist, with several of the other pieces that we have this evening, including the reversed carved bangle. This is a lucite bangle with a reversed carved rose inside of it. This was a technique that was very popular throughout the 20s through the 40s and the 50s. This one's got this very unique design that goes through it. You have to look close to see the rose pattern in it, but this is a very nice example of workmanship that we don't really see when we go out now and we're just shopping out and about. Plus, lucite is another thing that's very collectible, retains its value. This is a super fun one, and it's in really great condition, and obviously it's one of those ones that's also kind of neat because even though it has the dark color, it's got the clear cut rose that goes through it, cut to clear as they say. So it's nice because you've got that nice juxtaposition of coloring and clothing and coloring that goes along with it as well. So we have got that as a very pretty find this evening also. Now for those of you who like very traditional pieces, we've got some really gorgeous pieces as well. This is also a super sparkly, super gorgeous bracelet. This has got emerald cut stones. This is a sterling silver bracelet set in sterling silver. So for those of you who love that traditional line or tennis style, or love being able to layer unique bracelets together, this is a very nice high quality 1980s bracelet with hand cut CZs in it. It has those beautiful emerald style stones that so many of you love. It has tons and tons of sparkle. It's just a beautiful color, and it's another one that goes great with all of these pieces. It's a perfect example of how you can so easily mix a piece that's got the diamante CZs with it and mix it with the pearl pieces and really have everything come and kind of play nicely together, as we like to say. So we've got those awesome pieces as well. So we also showed you a little bit earlier when we were talking about that tray, that really beautiful Monet lucite one that I was telling you about that was from the YSL era. Many people didn't even know that YSL partnered with Monet, but this is a perfect example of an American jewelry company partnering with a couture designer and then absolutely creating really unique pieces. This lucite is just absolutely gorgeous, and it does sort of have an Art Deco vibe to it as well with the lucite, even though it's a 1980s piece. So we're gonna move on a little bit. I'm gonna clear off the tray. Please, if there's anything that you wanna see a little bit closer, if there's something you'd like to see held up for size-wise so that you can get an idea of how they look and they feel. And if you're just joining us, please don't hesitate to leave your comments and let us know if we can help find the perfect piece for you. So we are starting off the evening talking about some of those gorgeous pearl pieces that we have. Now we are gonna move along, and I can't wait to see, I know someone needs to add these to their jewelry box. They're so fabulous. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of the other bracelets that we have tonight, because it's a big night for bracelets. A lot of people were getting excited over these too, so let's take a look at the tray. For those of you who love that David Yurman style, or you like the Stephen Lagos and you also like the Michael Dawkins style, those types of pieces, or even Judith Ripka, these are great. These are unsigned, but they are very heavy. They're very well made. These are cable bracelets that we have, and we've got them in a variety of different styles. We've got sort of a 7mm twisted cable bracelet that's got a little bit of accent of a pale 14 karat gold, and then it's got some diamante tips that go along with it. This one's a nice open cuff. You can squeeze it to make it a little bit smaller, and it also looks great layered and stacked with other pieces. There is this one that has sort of got the peachy color, or the morganite sort of caps, and then it's accented with the pink rhinestones, and it's got the little bit of the beading detail. This is a great one to be able to wear together. Of course, for those of you who love being able to just layer it and layer it on, we also have got this awesome buckle bracelet. This one is heavy, it is well made, it has got a pave crystal, it's got a hinged opening to it, and then it's got this very elegant cable style design that goes along with it. It's very easy to get on and off. I personally love the two of these together. This is probably one of my all-time favorite looks. This is also something that looks great with a watch. So if you love the idea of being able to put a watch with a bracelet, and again, these bracelets are nice because they're the open cuffs. They're the nice sort of middle-sized millimeter in size of like weight and scale and design, and so they're really easy to be able to wear with other pieces. And of course, you could either pop on a classic silver hoop when you wear them, or you could wear some small petite diamond studs. There's just a ton that you could be able to do with it, and these are super fun, and they're just a really great quality and condition as well. If anybody has any questions about those, please don't hesitate to ask. Otherwise, Ms. Leanne can drop the link in the comments, or if you comment and you'd like to say, I'd like to see those a little closer, she'll be happy to help you out with that as well. So we have got these beautiful bracelets, and speaking of other pieces that go with those beautiful bracelets, we've got a very sweet set here for our minimalist loving gals from Sarah Coventry. So we've got this nice sort of silver set that has the star design to it. There is a pair of little petite clip earrings. I love to be able to point out this set because we do have a lot of girls who love being able to wear earrings and love to wear vintage, but they're looking for something that is a little bit more minimal. So these are a nice smaller, this has got the small earrings. This is also great if, since we're coming up on that time of year for graduation, if you're looking for somebody to start a vintage collection for, these would be nice starter pieces too for somebody who doesn't like something super big, but really enjoys being part of the sustainable fashion movement and also gravitates towards vintage styles. What's fun about all of the pieces here is, again, you can't just walk into any store and just find them, so we love being able to show you how awesome those are. So this is another one, like I said, this one is a great one because it's not too big, it's not too small. As you can see, it's got just the right size to it. You could very easily wear this layered with other pieces, but it's a classic piece. If you wear a lot of V-necks and you like to add just a little bit of sparkle to your look every day, it's a super fun one. And of course, it's from Sarah Coventry. So that's a great designer. And even though she was a more common designer, the pieces tend to be of an excellent quality and they also retain their value as well. So that's a super fun one. And it's also nice because we have a pair of matching earrings to go with it. So if you love being able to wear the sets, it's not too big, it's not too small, it's just the right size, and it's a nice lightweight look too. So we have got those as well this evening. How are we doing? How are my ladies doing? How are our girls doing out there? We got lots of people who are joining us. If you have any questions about any of the pieces, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. So let's take a look now. We showed off those awesome bracelets. We talked about all that fabulous mother of pearl. Let's talk about the beautiful blues that we have now this evening. We have got a gorgeous blue milk glass bracelet. This features this very soft periwinkle blue, and then it's got a line of diamante rhinestones going along with it. And then we also have some really fantastic blue pieces. Also, we've got this unique one that features the matte colored rhinestones with the faceted rhinestones that are in the clear style that are going along with it. We have a lovely pair of vintage Weiss earrings that are sort of a pinwheel style featuring baguettes. And I love, 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 this is the new brooch that is debuting this evening. This one features this really great, gorgeous light blue baguette rhinestones and also the accents of having it go all the way around this rectangular shape. If you're looking for a piece to put on a sash or to maybe even tuck your own ribbon behind, this would be a great piece to do this, and it goes very nicely with a lot of the other blue pieces that we have as well. We also have got a very lovely baby blue matte earring with the rhinestones that go along with it. We've got a very nice design from Coro. This is a really fabulous, gorgeous find here in the nice little silver tone that we have. And then we've got this very pretty, also fringed bib necklace in that baby blue color too. This complements and goes very nicely with all of the blue earrings that we're showing you. So if you're looking for something and you really love being able to wear traditional rhinestone jewelry, but you're looking for something in the blue scheme, these would all be perfect pieces to mix and match and wear together, or be able to really create a distinctive look by pairing them and then wearing them as a set. So we've got those fun pieces. We also have got a very lovely necklace that features the caged enamel beads with the beautiful blue beads from Vintage Vendome. This is one of my all-time favorite necklaces. This is also a book piece that was photographed in black. If you love being able to say that you've got those complimentary, awesome vintage pieces that were actually written in the vintage jewelry history books. So that is a great, awesome find that we have as well. We also have got this really beautiful blue ribbon brooch that has got different shades of blue on it, which is another one that is perfect to be able to wear. It's also a super cute one that if you could wear this with classic white and just a pair of jeans, it'd be a really fun one to be able to add some summer brooches to your look as well. So let's talk about some of those pastel pieces that we have before we sign off tonight. We're going to highlight some of those pretty shell pieces that we have for you, and we will let you know that anything that you see here you can find under at vintagemeetmodern.com under new arrivals. This is all part of our week of 56 collection, all about helping you look and feel your best and getting that goddess glow for the summer. So we also have got this awesome necklace, which is a really super long one in bright yellow and white. This is actually a vintage Joan Rivers. This is a fabulous piece because you can do so much with it. It's really super long, so you can wear it nicely doubled and or tripled. It also looks really great with classic white, so picture this with eyelet. It'd be a super fun piece. We also have got this very unique butterfly brooch, which is actually all made out of seashell. It is a very light yellow color, and it's got a little accent of browns. It's lightweight, and it's actually glued to a celluloid back. This was most likely made in Hawaii. It's a really fun piece, and so if you're looking for something that is very different, it is a really super fun one. And like I said, this one is all seashells, and it's really unique. We also have a really pretty pair of earrings. These are a vintage Kramer. They are a frosted lucite with yellow and an accent of pearls. If you're looking for a great summer earring to wear and you're looking for something that's got just a little bit of playfulness to it, the yellow with the pearl is super fun. Just another really super fun piece. And look, it goes really nicely with the mother of pearl necklace as well. So there's just a ton of awesome pieces that you can wear with it. We also have got some fun things that are also in the pink family. We have got this great triple strand shell necklace, which has got the beads that are in it. This is also a natural shell necklace with mother of pearl in pink and in white and sort of a cream color. It also has a matching pair of earrings, and it is hallmarked, made in Japan. It's a super fun one. If you love being able to wear things with sundresses, this would be a great piece. It also goes very lovely with this vintage 120 12 karat gold filled Art Nouveau style bracelet that we have from the 40s. The floral theme sort of picks up on that sort of pink tone, and it's a really great piece that would be a fun complement to the floral tones with the sort of pinky peach color of the shells. Lastly, let's show you this dynamic brooch that we were showing you at the very beginning of this evening. This is a sparkling Weiss brooch. This is a huge Aurora Borealis piece. It's got this sparkling, unique geometric tone to it, and it's got these domed Rivoli rhinestones that go along with it, and it goes really, really nice with some of even our new earrings that we have here at Vintage Meet Modern. We've got a couple pairs of these awesome ones that feature the same style stone. So it's super fun to be able to see how you can put all the pieces and pull them all together. So we have got a ton of awesome pieces tonight. I know that a lot of people were asking about the mother of pearl pieces. Don't forget to head on over and take a good look at all of the rings, because we've got some pretty beautiful rings also this week too, that also complement and go with so many of the pieces that you're talking about. You know, the coral ring goes so pretty with the one from the seashell necklace that we have that's over here. We've also got the pink, which goes very nicely also with the Art Nouveau bracelet. And then of course we've got that really beautiful opaline check glass one that goes with just everything, because it picks up on whatever color you put it with. You also want to take a closer look at this gorgeous Aurora Borealis brooch that we have too this evening. So, whew, that's a lot of jewelry, right? So all of this jewelry is there waiting for you to add to your look and to add to your jewelry box to really set yourself apart from the rest this summer, and then of course all year long. So if you are looking to try to get that goddess glow, if you're looking to feel that effortless chic boho chic style, that's what inspired this week's collection. And so I want you to feel really good about being able to put all of these pieces on and truly enjoy them, because they're all meant to be worn and they really will turn heads. I love when we receive those reviews from customers who tell us, you know what, I never receive as many compliments as I do when I wear the pieces that are from Vintage Meet Modern, because nobody else has anything like them. So that is always really good, and that's what it's all about. It's helping connect the best pieces to you and helping you look and feel your best by dressing in details. So head on over to Vintage Meet Modern. All of these pieces are under our Week 57 collection, and I hope that you will tune in again with us next time when we present another collection. So until we meet again, stay sparkly, my friends, and I will see you all real soon.